So here's the prototype Dr. Needles. This is another work in progress. This is a later work in progress. You'll notice that he's standing now. He has his base. There's still quite a few things to work on. First of all, you'll notice he has his mask. It is white. I still need to rip this up, age it, and paint it so it doesn't, look so clean. His legs are sort of not there right now. I'm waiting on some boots from Morris. He actually needs to be shortened by 2 inches too because he's very tall right now. And there will be this foam on his legs, so the legs will get filled out as well. You'll also notice I have his saw arm positioned. It is sort of weird. I need to figure out what it is exactly I'm going to do to make this look natural. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these hands and cut it off near the wrist and then just basically make it a bloody stump. So right where this is, there'll just be blood and it'll just look like gore. And yeah, I'm going to take his jacket off and show the framing because there's some stuff I need to figure out because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. So here he is without his jacket. I think some of the biggest problems facing me right now are regarding the arms because I need to figure out how to put foam over everything because I just think this transition, this elbow piece, it just looks so bad. I need to figure that out. I need to figure out how to put foam across the whole thing so it looks much more natural. Especially with that arm, because it's such a peculiar shape that I need to, put foam around. Yeah, it's a little bit of work. This is just the static prototype. This isn't gonna do anything. It's just gonna, sit and look pretty. This is mainly for me to figure out how to make everything look cosmetically. What I'm going to do is, after I figure everything out and it's all put together properly, I will just take measurements and write down how I built everything and just replicate it on the animated one. The animated one, what's going to happen is when I make the foam bodies, I'm going to put a shaker motor in an electrical box along with the board. Everything will be attached to one power source, one 12-volt power source, so it's just plug and play. Right now, I'm for sure going to have him shake. I'm thinking about making the saw animated. I'm not totally sure yet. I'm just going to put a cap on this and drill a hole through the cap with the size of this shaft and basically just glue it in for this cosmetic one. But what might end up happening is, on the animated one, I might get a low resistance motor, one that you can just touch and it'll stop, and just have the saw constantly spin. And of course, the saw is not going to look like wood. I just had to get a wooden one because it's much safer. I'm actually probably going to Dremel these blades a little more, so it's even more safe. And this will get painted silver, obviously. So will the saw. But yeah. Basically, I'm just figuring some stuff out, and I'm working on the cosmetics some more. It's kind of in a really awkward state where, a lot of it is done, but some of the major parts aren't, and I'm just kind of working some stuff out with the design. But it's going good so far. I'm really hoping to have something very presentable soon. Right now, in the state it's in, it's not presentable, but soon. That's why this video is unlisted, because eventually I'll list it publicly, but right now I just don't want people seeing it in this state because it doesn't look finished, obviously, because it's not. Yeah, so that's that. The final, or the production designs are going to have a few changes. First of all, the hands will be switched. Just like on the actual Dr. Needles prototype from Spirit Halloween, this hand will be over here and the saw arm will be over here. I just did this because I wanted to test on one of these arms. And the body will have black latex over it. It won't just be foam. And the base will be much bigger. those are the only really notable differences. There's going to be some differences in paint too. I had a few things that I wasn't very happy with on this paint job. Otherwise, I think everything's going to be the same. Yeah, so that's kind of my in progress report, I guess, of Dr. Needles, the Dr. Needles prototype. I will end up selling this privately to a haunt and they'll use it in their medical scene. I already have audio and stuff recorded. It'll just play on a speaker. But this is a great start for me. It's obviously just not. This isn't the one I'm going to sell to people, because this is not really, this isn't the quality that I want to give to haunts. I want to give them something a lot better. And once I make him once or twice, I will have nailed the design down, and I'll be happy with what's going on. So yeah, that's Dr. Needles, work in progress. Leave a comment what you think, or just tell me, and I will appreciate any feedback. I will continue to make updates as I make more major changes. My plan is basically just to finish this one up best I can, and then I will make a video on it and explain that, this is just a prototype and that a new one will be coming out soon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.